The Indian economy is the fifth largest economy and one of the fastest growing economies in the world. It's growing like crazy, churning out new millionaires every year. But here is the wild part. Some of the wealthiest folks are still packaging their bags, leaving the country in search of better lifestyle and high quality living. A survey conducted by Kotak Private in association with consultancy EY revealed at least 22% super rich Indians want to leave the country. It is mainly due to factors like worse living conditions in India, better standard of life abroad, and easier business environment in other countries. US, UK, Australia, Canada, and UAE are some of the top destinations where the ultra high net worth individuals prefer to settle down. For instance, Dubai is specifically becoming the favorite destination of the Indians, which offers zero income tax, no capital gain tax, and attractive residency programs such as Golden Visa. The survey said 25 lakh Indians migrate to other countries every year as per the Foreign Ministry. They seek improved standard of living, healthcare solutions, high quality education, and a better lifestyle. As per the survey, there were 2.83 lakh Indians who can be tagged as ultra high net worth individuals in 2023, with each having a net worth of over 25 crore rupees, and their aggregate wealth was pegged at 2.83 lakh crore rupees. The number is expected to grow to 4.3 lakh individuals possessing a wealth of 359 lakh crore rupees by 2028. Recent numbers highlight in the past decade, 1.5 million Indians have relinquished their citizenship, which is an alarming number to consider. But the question is, why these rich individuals are leaving the country? First, let's talk about the taxes, because this is a huge deal. India's tax system doesn't mess around. If you are earning big, you are also paying up to 42% in personal income tax plus GST, property taxes, and more. For a millionaire, that's massive chunk of the wealth that is going in the government's pocket every year. Now compare that to a place like UAE, Dubai specifically, where the income tax is zero, capital gain tax is zero, you keep every single penny that you earn. That's why in 2023, India lost over 5,000 millionaires and most of them headed straight for the Middle East. Think about that. It's not just Dubai. The places like Singapore, Switzerland have super low tax rates too. But it's not about just dodging the taxes, it's about what you get in return. Oftentimes, you might have heard from the Indians pay the taxes like Europe and get the services like poor African regions. The reality is, in India, the roads are still bumpy and full of potholes, air quality is polluted, and public services don't always match the price tag. Then why would anyone live in such worse conditions when they can have easy access to a better standard of living abroad? Next up, the quality of life. Here in India, the quality of life is not as good as other countries offer. People are lacking basic civic sense, public infrastructure is in bad conditions, cities like Delhi, Mumbai, and Bangalore are buzzing, but these overcrowded cities are crumbling due to unsustainable public infrastructure. Living in such harsh conditions, including high traffic, long queues, and filthy environment, is a nightmare. The World Air Quality Report 2024 showed out of world's 20 most polluted cities, 13 cities are from India. Study shows cities like Mumbai rank way below places like Vienna or Melbourne. For the rich, money can buy a lot, but not always clean air at home. Whereas the countries like US, Canada, or Australia provide great quality of environment, good quality infrastructure, well-maintained law and order, clean air, safe streets, and security. Therefore, rich individuals do consider moving to these countries for the security of their family members. The quality of education in India is far behind the current modern age. India revised its education policy and come up with the new Education Policy 2020, but it is failing to provide the modern sophisticated education and highly advanced skills such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, robotics, and semiconductors manufacturing. Look at the country like China, which was in worse condition than us during 1950s. But presently dominating every industry including biotech, aerospace engineering and space explorations, EV technologies, drone manufacturing and quantum computing. For instance, AI models like DeepSeek and companies like BYD are dominating even the giants like the United States. Rich Indians often seek world-class healthcare systems abroad, which they perceive as lacking in India despite its economic growth. Healthcare facilities in countries like Australia and the US is another wing, with free or subsidized systems ensuring access without long waits. You are not waiting months for a specialist. Now let's talk about the business opportunities. India has got a massive market, but it is not always easy to operate here. The businesses are becoming victims of red tapeism and corruption. This contrasts with India's complex regulations and policy unpredictability, which can hinder entrepreneurial ventures. Recent trend shows only a handful of business giants who have political influence are getting the benefits of the growing Indian economy. They are gaming the system and getting easy clearances, while other aspiring rich entrepreneurs are facing bureaucratic harassment. Therefore, escaping traps push them to relocate seeking stability and global mobility. India's projects such as National Smart Cities Mission, Make in India, and Skill India missions are failing to provide massive support for a vibrant business ecosystem. On the other hand, places like Singapore or the US offer smoother systems, better IP protection, and rock-solid currencies. As a result, rich Indians are moving to places offering easier setups and favorable policies. Moreover, Singapore and the US are also popular with a robust ecosystem for investment and innovation. The Indian currency is hitting an all-time low from the last few years and it is weakening day by day. That is also making it hard to operate businesses in India. However, if you earn in dollars or euros, it gives more confidence to invest back in India. It's a powerful move allowing rich Indians to diversify assets and earn more compared to India. Plus, programs like Gold Card Visa by the United States sweeten the deal. Drop a few million on property or a startup and you're a resident. Another big driver is political stability. India's political landscape is changing drastically. It is coupled with the policy unpredictability and uncertainty. That has resulted in lack of confidence and faith in the governance system. India's polarized political climate with rising debates over religion and regionalism has alienated wealthy individuals who prefer a more neutral or cosmopolitan environment. And a situation of fear-mongering has been created by some corrupt political leaders. Indian bureaucrats and politicians are busy in protecting their political interests while the Indian citizens, including the rich Indians, are losing their money. It is also one of the contributing factors that forces rich individuals to find safe and secure countries to live in. Additionally, the fear of arbitrary tax enforcement or policy shift are pushing these rich Indians to seek less stressful environments abroad. It highlights these frustrations with corruption, pollution, and lack of helpful police, forcing rich folks to seek secure, safe, and stable places. It exposes the failure of Indian policy programs and the weak governing administrative systems.